Okay, so once you're done with that beat, you can now compose your rhythm. Now, all my notes are up here. See? Whole note, half, quarter, eighth. For this assignment, you're only allowed to use the quarters, the eighths. And I think, according to your directions, you may even be allowed to use 16th notes, but read that rubric carefully. If you don't see these notes here, go over here to these little lines and make sure that these are all clicked, because you see when I unclick these, they disappear. So make sure where it says duration and rhythm that those are clicked. The more stuff you click here, the more options you get up here. So now it says make a rhythm. So for measure one, maybe I want to go ta, ti, ti, ta. Clicked. And then I want to go ta, ti, ti. So it goes to quarter notes right away. So I want to switch that quarter note to an eighth note. Remember, your eighth notes have to come in pairs. Click again. Ta, ti, ti. Let's go ta. And then let's add in, let's just leave that rest in there. Now I want to go ta, rest, ti, ti, ta. Let's see. Ta. There's my rest. Oh no, what do? I just press backspace and there's my rest again. Half note's not allowed. I forgot what I said, but let's go to ta, rest, ti. Oh, let's just keep that rest there. That sounds good. For my next one, maybe I want to tika, tika, tika. How about ta? How about tt? Oh, no, I want tt right there. Make sure it's highlighted, otherwise you can't change it. T. Once again, make sure the T's come in pairs. You're not allowed to use eighth rest just yet. You are allowed to use quarter rests. Now, how about we just with ta, ta. Oh, where'd it go? T, ta. Now, as you see, oh, we'll just one like that. As you see, it added an extra measure. Make sure you only have 4 measures. The directions say 4 measures, no more, no less. So if it gives you that 5th measure, delete it. And then you can play your composition and see if you like it. Cool. If you don't like it, change it. Once you're satisfied with it, click save and you are ready to present. Now, if you want to make things a little bit more interesting, you can highlight the whole thing, move those notes up and down and give yourselves a different drum. You can move the notes up and down if you wish. I'm just doing that with my cursor. You can do it with your mouse. That works too. Let's see what that sounds like. It looks more interesting, so it should sound more interesting. Let's hear it. Now, remember, the important thing is to remember that beats are generally pretty boring things. It's your rhythm that should be interesting and varied. You don't have to stick to quarter notes. You can do T, 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 or you can do tika, tika, tika. But that beat should be constant and more or less unchanging. So always save your work. Noteflight has this terrible tendency of deleting everything that you worked on. So be very careful. If I were you, I would start saving right away. Once you're done, you can go up, present your work to your teacher, make sure to hand in your rubric, and this is how you compose your very first composition on Noteflight.